Hi Scorpio, welcome to your What They Aren't Telling You reading for June 23rd through July 22nd. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below, as well as the recommend a reader shout out, which goes to 111. Hopefully you get a chance to click on that link, check her out, show her some love. All right, Scorpio, what are they not telling you? Scorpio, what are they not telling you? Hey, Papa. What are you doing? Sorry, kitty invasion. Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Five of Wands. All right, so you are feeling conflicted, or there's just general chaos, drama, kind of just things are not settled right now. There's kind of this sort of flurry of activity, thinking, drama, that sort of, it's just, there's nothing settled right now. Okay. The moon could be dealing with a Pisces or Cancer. Knight of Coins could be Taurus. Strength, Nine of Coins, Four of Swords, Five of Coins, the Hermit. All right. So we've got things being, again, with the confusion, kind of unclear, just conflict. And it could be because, are you telling me the truth? Are you not telling me the truth? Are you being evasive? Why are you being secretive? Why are you not making things more clear? It could be what you're asking your person, Scorpio. Again, you could be dealing with a Pisces or Cancerian. Doesn't have to be, but it's just that it might look like this person is being duplicitous, or there's betrayal, or, you know, not being on the up and up involved. There's too many unknown factors, too many things that need to be brought to light and clarified. What's this moon about? What's this moon about? Do they feel betrayed? It very well looks like they feel disappointed and confused on a grand scale. They might need to sort out their own feelings. So either they feel like there's some sort of needing to just clarify things here. It looks like they're grappling with feelings of betrayal or deceit, or just wanting to not end things, but being really disappointed because of the lack of clarity or forward movement. Like things just can't be settled. So it looks like you both are feeling this. It's this Knight of... Well, it's because they're dragging their feet. What's this Knight of Pentacles about? They're the cause of their own confusion. It's not, you're not doing anything to them. They're dragging their feet on handling something. What's this? They don't want to leave their secure position. Is that what it is? What's this Knight of Pentacles? So either they are dragging their feet on going after what they want, or they might be telling you that they don't know what they want, and it's causing them a lot of stress, and they're really sorry that they can't be more, you know, upfront or open about things. But in reality, maybe they're pretty darn happy with the way things are, and they just want the sex. What else? Okay, what's this Nine of Pentacles about? What's this Nine of Pentacles about? The Moon. Are they telling you they want to be by themselves because they are unsure of a lot of how they feel? Or are they telling you that you're worth it? It's going to, you know, we're going to be together, but they're still not this. That could be a lie. It could be that there's too many, the actions are not matching the words here. The actions are not matching the words. What's this Four of Swords about? Okay, we got two cards of solitude and solitary nature here. We got Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Swords, but what's this Four of Swords about? This could be male or female. So we've got Leo here and we've got Aries here. Pisces, Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So they might be telling you, the short story is like, you know what, I just need to kind of be by myself because I'm kind of confused. I need to figure out what's real and what's not, if I've been lying to myself or if you've been lying to me. Just there's so many things that I'm unsure about, and I need time by myself so that I can answer these questions for myself. But actually, this is someone that just wants a break from the whole situation and wants to go out and do what they want to do. They just want a break from the situation. It's just too hard. There's a lot of disappointment for them, right? But they don't really want to. It's like they're fine with things the way they are, but if they have to be pushed, they will say they just need some time to figure out how they feel. But this is them getting out there and getting after it and enjoying, just being pretty resolute, being comfortable with their decisions, feeling secure and stable about it, to the point where they're kind of like, no, this is how it's going to be. Like, to sit there and say, well, I'm just kind of confused. Taurus does not get, that's across the board. Not saying that we'll all sign, no. But this sign, this card representing a person, it could be Taurus, but this card right here, typically this is a very secure energy. Someone that knows what they want and wants to see if everybody sits there and holds their offer, and other people can come to them and see if their offers match up. But this is someone that knows what their life is just the way they want it. This could be somebody dragging their feet, making a decision, claiming they're confused, or they need more time to figure out their feelings, or I just don't know because things are so unclear. This is someone who has agency in their life, and if something's unclear, they'll make it clear. They don't put up with that. So and this right here, granted, these are solitary, independent energies. This could be someone saying that they need to be by themselves to figure out their feelings, but they're not figuring out. This is a restful stance. This is taking a break from a situation, not working on how they feel. And this is someone getting out there, making stuff happen in their life, male or female. This, could be an Aries, but this is somebody that is just taking a break, not soul searching, not like, no, they're just, okay, happy to just kind of remove themselves from the situation. And then it's like, tomorrow's a brand new day and I'm going to seize the opportunity and go here and do this and see this person and do that and blah, 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 blah. I'm not taking a break because I'm disappointed and confused. This is 5 of coins. This is 5 of coins. This is 5 of coins about. This is 5 of, so we got 2 9s. So we got vigils and we got receipt. 2 9s is receipt or awareness, and 2 5s are vigils. So what's that? That's 9. So we got 3 9s. Oh, that's nice. 3 9s, success, because this is a 9. 18, so that's a 9. 9, 9. Success. Okay, so what's this? Hello? What's this 5 of coins about for Scorpio? What's this 5 of coins about? So we got King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Knight of Wands. Here comes a page, right? This could be Sagittarius. Disconnected, feeling like this could be not that someone feels despondent and sad so much as that someone wants to disconnect. They don't want to be making any choices based on commitment, security. This is someone that doesn't want the responsibility or obligation of security. This is someone that doesn't want connection based on commitment anymore. That's what this is right here. So, but it's funny because they could be telling you that, I'm just really confused. I want to take some time for myself. I don't want the responsibility anymore. But they're actually just looking forward to taking a break from all the drama and confusion. And they don't plan on doing any soul searching, or do they? Because then we have the Hermit here. What the heck's that about? What's this Hermit about? This is someone that might be saying they're confused and they don't want any obligations right now, but actually it's self-serving, because this is someone that's kind of just worried about their own feelings only. They're kind of just, for lack of a better term, it could be self-absorbed. This is someone that just really kind of only wants to worry about what they want, much like this Knight of Wands up here. All right, Scorpio. It could be that you're supposed to wait, but I think that'd be ill-advised, because I feel like this person is telling you one thing, that they don't want the obligation or commitment. They're just not sure about how they feel. They're confused. They're trying to figure out if this is wishful thinking or fantasy, or if they were lied to, or there's so many things unsure and unclear, and things are so up in the air. I just can't be making any kind of obligatory decisions right now. But we see over here that they just want to take a break, period. It's not for soul searching. And if it is, it's just to figure out what they want to do, not in connection with you. So this isn't let me pull away to think about our problems. This is let me pull away because I'm fine by myself. I just want to figure out what my next adventure is. I just want to figure out what I'm going to do next. So it's not about you. What's this Strength card about? They might be saying that they're just confused about their feelings, but there's no confusion. They're perfectly happy. This is just taking a breather from chaos, and then tomorrow's a new day. What am I going to do? And this is saying, let me think about what I want, but not in connection to you. And I don't mean that like, what do you have to know? But I mean, don't let them, I just vet the story. This, again, this is general, so it may or may not resonate. But if 75% of this is true, your spidey sense should be tingling. And if they're feeding you this business, I mean, I hope there's a way you can vet that or check it and see if that's the case, because my hunch is it is not. Just saying. All right, what's this Strength card about? The Strength card. The Empress. So we got Leo, Taurus, or Aries. What else for this Strength card? All right. You're going to have to be looking out for your own best interests. We got the Empress and the Emperor. Two things. This could be saying, be patient. It's going to work out. You two are supposed to be together. But the way this is reading to me, this feels like someone just wants to do their own thing, and they've enjoyed the physical relationship, but they're just fine by themselves, and if not you, they'll find it somewhere else. But they're separating from you under the guise of I need time to sort out my confused feelings, and I don't want to be responsible and beholden to a relationship right now. I want to be devoid of obligation or connection. I want to be voided, not devoid. Void. I mean, it could be saying that there's nothing I can do right now, but even that wouldn't be true, because this is someone that just wants time to figure out, not so much figure out what they want, but they want to do what they want to do. And this is someone perhaps nearing the end of that sort of confusion cycle, and they're able to start again, but it doesn't mean they're going to reconnect with you. This could be someone coming to an end of the soul searching that they claim they're doing up here, but even still, we've got them having different interests and largely being focused on themselves. So it still is not, but then we have this right here where it's about be patient, making choices with integrity, with long-term goals, with honor, with just doing the right thing, being balanced and solid and secure, self-care, and taking control back in your life. Honestly, this is all about you, because this is wishy-washy, especially in light of this right here where they're fine with the way things are. They might be touting confusion, but no, they're fine. This is someone that feels very much like they have control in their life and agency in their life. This is somebody who does what they want to do when they want to do it. So they're not confused. They do what they want. And they don't let anybody push them around either, or obligate them or convince them, no, they're fine. So I think this is about you making solid choices based on your self-worth and care. Like, this is you kind of practicing self-care here and reinvesting in yourself, and taking back control of your life. Honestly. Sometimes this could read as, you two are a solid couple, you got nothing to worry about. However, in light of this right here, it doesn't look like this person is interested in returning to you, especially if you make demands on them. They like the gray area. But if there's talk about future progression or any kind of obligation or pressure put on them, no. They're just gonna want to be like, okay, well, on to the, you know what I mean? And I'm not talking poorly. I have a problem with it because I feel like they're kind of blaming it on their feelings. They're confused. They're not confused. They just don't want to put the work in. They don't want any obligation, but they'll bow out stating confusion. They're not confused. They just don't want the obligation. So this is you, Scorpio. We got 3 major arcana here, and that is noteworthy. And you need to know, this is a huge, you need to listen. This is saying you need to make decisions, again, like what I said, based on your character, integrity, honesty, and balance. And this is about reestablishing control in your life. Both these cards are about control. Based on your needs, what makes you tick, what you need, self-care, self-worth. This is about bringing the focus off of this person back onto yourself and reinvesting and taking care of yourself and you thriving and you doing you, not waiting for this business, because this is always going to be chaotic and in flux. You're not crazy. You are kind of being, look over here, look over here, look over here. No, this is about taking back control in your life. All right, what else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Okay. So 2 flipped. This is, let's see which one. I pulled this one, 5 of Cups, which we see right here. And these 2 flipped. This is a Knight of Cups and the Hierophant. So this is all about, I think it's about losing faith in the hope for a romantic relationship or an offer of romance. This could be Scorpio, and this could be Taurus. So we've got being disappointed, losing hope, losing faith. This is also about settling for less than what you want. And that's a question of self-worth here too, that you need to not do that, because there's still 2 cups, right? But it's not the 5 that you wanted. And in this case, sometimes it's about being disappointed needlessly, right? Like, come on, look at the bright side. The cup is still half, or the glass is still half full, you know, that sort of thing. In this case, it's being offered less than what you want, take it or leave it, and you're disappointed that an offer of romance and stability is not balanced and not what you want. And this is very much, look, I enjoy the sex, I enjoy the physicality, I enjoy the adventure, but I don't want the commitment. Because I'm stable on my own. This is me wanting to get out there and get after it. But why wouldn't they tell you that? I'm confused. This isn't confused. All right. I don't like the lying, because it doesn't give someone else a fair shot at making decisions for themselves. Especially like if you're like, well, in the name of working things out, like, and being a good person, okay, I want to give the person the benefit of the doubt, but it's hard to do when someone just kind of toys with your emotions, or, you know what I mean? Like, I see that and it makes me so mad, because, you know, people want to give people the benefit of the doubt and to be fair and to be kind and be patient, but it makes it so hard when, you know, people lie and aren't nice and kind and fair, and think of the other person and what they must be going through. And okay, I should probably, you know, I may be a jerk, but I should be upfront with somebody else, just because then it doesn't work like that, does it? All right. What else for Scorpio? So we've got the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Okay, so we could have Virgo, and it could be Libra. Can you see this? Okay. This is the Fish, which is an open relationship. Maybe that's the question, making it more connected, making it more stable and secure. And it's like, nope. I kind of want the chaos. I kind of want the fluidity. And this is the Bouquet, which is a relationship that you probably think is has really great potential for this. I mean, we've got the Knight of Cups and the Hierophant, right? Just, you know, come on. But they're just like, nope, not about that stability right now. I want things open and fluid, even though there's a potential for a great connection. The sex is good. We have a lot of fun together. And so this is the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. This is someone sitting very much in the seat of power and in control, very independent, maintains control and security in their own lives. They're doing just fine. Quite solitary though, because it could be that they just want things the way they want them, and they're not about being obligated or connected. This is someone that's kind of solitary, this King of Pentacles. And then we've got the Queen of Swords, where maybe there's the online relationships, you know, with the swords, or it could be that they just, after a certain point, they kind of make that decisive cut. Like, this is not about emotion. This is about what is functional and practical for me in my life, and I make no bones about that. Me and my life, I make no bones about that. And after a certain point, I will cut things off because my security and independence is more important than connection. And because of that, it's incumbent upon you to look out for the same. You don't have to kind of carry this person along and make them part of your story if they're not willing to make room for you in theirs. You feel me? I'm serious. It's just, this is you probably. I mean, honestly, it feels like it. It feels like you're wanting inclusivity here with this person. You're wanting connection, wanting that next level. They don't. And what bothers me is that they're not telling you that they don't want it. They're blaming it on confusion. They're blaming it on, I just can't deal with it right now or whatnot. And just tell me that you're not interested in that with me. Why wouldn't you? You know what I mean? I think that's unfair. I don't like that. Shutting up. All right. Oh, I pulled 3. Here we go. Okay. What else for Scorpio? Okay, so not a stable, strong offer or new beginning. This is the Sun reversed, Ace of Coins reversed, Sun's reversed, 3 of Wands reversed. Yowza. This is not a stable new beginning. Right now there's a bit of a funk, or things are just, there's a bit of a being just kind of sad. Not really, maybe you're just feeling just as confused that things are not progressing and not moving forward. There's no future plans. And if there are, you're alone in making those plans. It's not in connection with this person. There's no preparation or foresight. Not moving forward, not working out, not a secure offer. And that has everything to do with this 5 of Wands right here and this Moon card. It feels like this person prefers things in flux because they simply just don't want the commitment. Any kind of soul searching or solitary nature is because they want it that way, and it's based on what they want, not how they're affecting your life or what you want or in connection with you. It's very, dare I say, selfish, or just very self-contained. All right. Scorpio, I hope this was helpful. I'm sorry that it's not better news. I wish it was different. I'm a little peeved because I feel like they could be more honest with you. Hopefully you have a way to vet what they're telling you versus what your experience with them is, and it makes sense, because I hate to feel like you're being suckered and then it keeps you from reestablishing that control in your life, and you keep wishing for something that they have no intention of giving you. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.